Pick that up. No, pick that up.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Okay, no. No, you're not doing that, Grayson.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready? Cut 19. Cut 19.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Looking left, throwing deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The 49ers driving ahead. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Ready? Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneers. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers.
Willis to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch.
Dude, I don't know why you're all the way over there.
And he's going to score. Touchdown,
That was
San
stupid.
Francisco.
That was stupid.
The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And
Stop.
the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This
Savannah.
from the 30.
On the jump.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Go.
They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun here. And this one's
Okay,
incomplete.
I don't know
Too low
who's
as it skips
blocking
off the
that guy,
ground.
but you are not doing a very good job, sir.
To show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go.
Sending a receiver left.
Ready.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And that's good
the
yardage
blitz,
there
bud.
with a new set of
Bring it.
downs to boot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll throw it again. He's on the move. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Come on.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
65 catch. Dragon 60.
Patterson sets in
Stop.
motion left.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Dude,
This
what?
time they're gonna get
Oh,
there, and they
bro.
drop it.
Y'all need to do a better job, boy.
Timeouts. That's their first.
Savannah, stop yelling, please.
7.
10 through 11. Let's go.
That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second.
79 girls. Come 19. Come 19.
First and 10, looking to throw.
He's trying to, dude. He's trying to throw the ball to him, and nobody's listening to me.
The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Slot man in motion left. Here he is on third and long.
Why are you not going deep?
It's intercepted. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And the 49ers.
Why would you not go deep?
Why
did you stop?
I know he started to play as a defender.
Oh my lordy, Lord.
He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates.
Why would you
We've
do
seen
that?
defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
70 Ranger.
Willis looking to throw. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready.
Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Oh, my God.
We'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
18 Rattler. 18 Stephanie.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. Dropping back to throw.
Dude, why are you taking forever to run?
And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Third and long for him here. He lofts it deep left.
Dude, you can't tackle me when I'm trying to catch the ball.
And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He'll throw it.
Whoa, where the hell did he come from? Yo, what are y'all doing? Where did he come from?
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that.
Where
one.
did
Really
he come from,
overwhelming
bro?
the line of scrimmage.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the handoff. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Drive to 60. Come on, come on. Set.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
3rd down from the gun. Quick slant. That's Williams. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw.
All right,
to make in
offense.
that
You guys
spot
need to step it up,
to move
man.
the chains.
Y'all need
And
to step it up.
good. No problems there on the shorter
Let this
attempt.
guy stay in the
And that
game.
trims the lead to just a couple.
Defense is shutting him
Inspiring
down,
a
and
bunch
you
of
go to let him
confidence
stay
in
in the
himself right
game.
there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Shut up.
They put a receiver in motion here left.
Dude, nice play.
Forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the 49ers
Nice play.
take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Nice play. This ball should have been caught by the receiver right away, but it was just a bad throw. It's all good.
They're out and set. First and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready. Ready.
To throw. Here's Willis. Short pass brought in.
See this now.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Okay, ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Give now to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about that one, game.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Back.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter.
Ready.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Ready. Let go.
Here's Willis.
Yup.
He just got rid of it.
Bring it
Broadway
back.
was still in that tackle
Bring
box.
it back.
Just going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So first and goal lost, Brock. They're going to try for better luck here on second and goal.
Ready.
Throwing is Willis.
Yeah,
That one is incomplete.
No.
Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now it'll be third and goal.
Cut 19, go!
Looking to throw. Throw came out right.
Yo, D.
Defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. Kicked well, and this is good.
All right, offense, you need to step up, make better plays.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Not giving him a chance to return.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Street! Here we go!
Motioning Williams left.
Go!
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back.
Oh, God, that was bad, dude.
Oh, brother, it's
Nice play.
Interception. Edger and Cooper takes it away. And the 49ers
Nice play.
nearly
God
take it
damn
back
it,
from
dude.
kick 6, but he's stopped at the very last moment.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life.
No,
Really on both sides of
that
the
was
ball.
all me.
Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense up to the line fast.
Nineteen tight.
Running for it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Buffalo 18.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they had bigger visions when they
Dude, if
called
you
that
go
play.
for it and you don't make
It's one
it,
of those
I
spots,
mean, you
Kate,
got a
where when
pretty
the
good
defense is
shot
dialed
of
in,
stopping me.
especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
On the ready.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Let's go now.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. 49ers holding just a 1-point advantage. Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Come on. Hit. Ready.
Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling.
I knew it, dude. I knew it.
Touchdown.
I knew it.
That defense held up 3 straight plays. They just
I
couldn't
gotta
come
score
up
a
with the one
touchdown
final
and
stop
get
they
2 points
needed to
converted.
get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for
God,
one
that
more
was so
snap,
bad,
make
dude.
the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Trap 60. 70 Ranger. 18. Pioneer.
Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Taken in by Noah Fant. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
60 Bobcat, 60, Dragon 60. Go.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
60 Maverick. Ready.
To throw.
Dude, why are you, like, right there? Why are you not getting the ball out fast? Hey, good game, bro. Good game.
Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those
Good
other
game.
leaders
I don't know what to say besides
got to sit
my
him down
quarterback's
and
throwing the
calm
ball.
him down. 3
Late as
consecutive
hell.
drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. The defense
That
calls a
should have been
timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to Jackson.
Don't get him forward. Why would you get him forward?
To the 48. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first
God,
down.
that was so dumb
sure
of you.
Play caller doesn't mind.
You guys need to be more aware of where you are on the
A lot
field.
simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Got it. Ready.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Ready.
And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground.
Dude, this is gold, dude. That's gold right there. BS.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Oh, wow. They didn't.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers.
Yeah, number 4 was just a pain in the ass right there. I had a pick 6 earlier, though. Girls, Grayson, you better not be tearing up those crayons. Dude, no. Stop tearing up the crayons. New color.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Oh,
alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get them going.
Go put it back. Hey, Savannah.
Here's Michael Vick. He's got it complete to Tolbert. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, I told you to put it back in. No, it goes in his room. Put it back in his room now. Now.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Panther 11. Go.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, Vick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Seven Pirates.
On 3rd down, Vick out of the gun. Oh, Vick's throw intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears
Testing my user. That's interesting.
23.
Never seen that.
Something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Moore, the man in motion.
Dude, I don't know why I do that.
Game gonna be intercepted.
All right, so this guy.
And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, tries
Go.
to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Yep.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's done. On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Here's Hester open right side. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Cordell Patterson, 32 yards. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Vic readies to throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. On the gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Up the middle, Johnson. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 33. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Complete. It's Johnson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 22.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
To throw, Vick. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Come on.
It'll be Vick once more. Over the middle, caught by London. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Hold it ready. 18, Pioneer. Got it. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Warrior 70.
Moore, the man in motion.
Go.
A final shot before break. Henry. He'll fire deep, looking for more. That is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Hester to return from his end zone.
Damn, I thought you had it too.
This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Henry.
Good. Jesus
Christ. Get there for the sack. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. In motion, Patterson. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Wow, all you do is cut across the field, dude, and you had it.
No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
In motion, Patterson. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They can
Incomplete?
and they turn it
Wow.
over.
Wow.
Surprising
Okay,
move to
game.
go for it predictably,
Okay, game.
somewhat predictably. It doesn't
Okay,
pay
game.
off, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Hurt. Ready. Smash. Ready.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson.
Wow. I mean, defensive line just got imploded right there. They screwed me. They screwed me twice.
22 yards.
I didn't even let my guy catch the
Falcons
ball.
have taken the lead.
So that
I didn't
pretty
want to catch
conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it.
Dude, yeah, you didn't earn that play at all.
It backfired on him in a big way.
Not at all. That should have been a catch. Easily a
Kickoff
catch.
unit as they run up and send this one away.
Should have been a catch.
Hester to return from his end zone.
Oh.
And the decision to
No
bring
way.
it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very
Reason
aggressive.
no.
This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Jamison Williams.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they have everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Here we go, start. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Vick running the option left. And
Dude, he should be fumbling, bro. No, he should be fumbling.
On the keeper at 2nd down.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
They'll try to throw it here. Vic.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Ready, go.
Here's Vic. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Don't happen, boys.
Good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back and scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Now here's Vic. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Vic to throw on 4th down.
They switched me to the wrong guy, dude. They switched me to the wrong guy. I had it, too. Dude, I had him. Grayson, no.
Not there. What a huge pickup.
No.
As the sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Hi, baby.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further.
That's a strong
I
pickup
know.
right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Now 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Vic now.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page. But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Ready.
Now 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions. Go.
Johnson not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, check that. Check down. Ready.
To Johnson again. Avoids him at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Chris Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Here's 2nd down.
He's back to throw.
Gets this to Moore.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here we go. Start.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets